a piece of the action there. Alrighty, tape is rolling. About 45 seconds to live on the radio.
Fast enough.
Well.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
For Scroud playing music.
Yep, I don't hear anybody playing music.
I hear you playing music.
Yeah.
Quietly.
Right on the set. Thanks for the follow.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Pennsylvania. And no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
This is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, bringing you our own brand of news like nobody's business here in Shroud Avatar. And thank you, Tally-Po, is it? Tally-Po, loving them boobies. Thank you for the follow. We do appreciate it. Why is my date? There it is. And today, for the record, is Monday, December 12th, here in Shroud Avatar. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We're coming off the weekend, and we got a lot of great stuff coming up. We got a release coming this week, holiday parties, all sorts of great events. And there he is. The Shroud is back. Shroud. Sitting there playing on his music box. And right. I'm getting a text already.
Nice.
Blowout on the net feed. Ooh. Yay. Let's bring that down just a little bit for everybody. Thank you, Justin.
Where are you blowing things out?
On the radio. On the radio. That should probably do it a little better. And if Justin will give me a holler out telling me about that, I'll bring the music from the game down there now. Always making those adjustments, never happy. But that is really cool what Shroud is playing.
Hey, thank you.
As, maybe we'll just let that play and we won't even do a show, just listen to that cool music. What is that, Shroud? That is really cool for this show.
It's Tool.
It's the System of a Down.
Oh,
wait, Ariel, sorry.
Very, very cool. Alrighty. Ooh, look at that moon in the background tonight.
Popular song.
We got a big old, nice look out there today. I gotta go give us some more light there.
What are you doing?
Turning the banner on.
What are you breaking?
You know, anything I can, you know. I got a great shot in the background there, and I just wanted to make sure it looked nice and highlighted with the banner shooting up into the sky and all that good stuff. Yeah, this music should be okay now. At least I hope so.
You hope.
I hope.
Fingers.
She'll keep me updated. Yes, System of Down. That's what it is.
The song is Ariel's.
Yes. And speaking of songs, do we want to kick off with the holiday song just for giggles and grins and get it over with? Are we going to make them wait till the end of the show? Or,
make me cringe?
Huh?
You just want to watch me cringe, don't you?
Well, I figure we need it in replays for the rest of the week so that folks who don't catch it on the air can always tune in and catch it in a replay. But, we'll save that for the end. How about that?
Let's go ahead and do it now, just that way it's like I can save my cringing for now.
Okay, well, you can then listen to all the criticism throughout the show then, is what you were asking for. Is that what it is?
I just want to cringe as much as possible.
Alrighty, well, thanks to our good friend Wooftum. He put together a little song for the WRFB staff to partake in this year, and we will give you a warning out there, just like everything else on our websites. Content is for mature audiences, and of course, yes, we love this shit around here, and we do occasionally drop a couple F-bombs and a bunch of other shit as we're rolling through the day. But we all got together and put this together, and Wolfie mastered it all up, and I think it's pretty cute, and I can just see Justin cringing in the office. Either that or she's laughing her ass off going, I can't believe they're going to play this right now. But we loaded it into Discord for you folks, so you guys can hear it in here as well. You got a sample of it a minute ago. So go ahead and just let's get everybody quiet in the room. Shroud, if you would go ahead and just stop the music in game for a minute. And we're going to roll the WRFB Christmas song called, Christmas in Shroud? We don't even know the name of it.
I thought it was
not a clue.
I thought it was Spend Wolfham's Gold.
Well, that's about the long and short of it. But we're going to go ahead and roll this, so we'll be back in just a minute.
Dashing through Al's head, it's almost Christmas Day. We've lots of gifts to send, but our stockings are full of hay. The radio's been running hot, it happens every year. But up on Les and Jack's lot, you'll find them drinking beer. Oh, the holidays in Shroud, a peaceful time of year. A time for gift giving, not sitting on your rear.
Hey!
Holidays in Shroud, I'm at my lot's wit's end. The stress is overwhelming with this many gifts to send.
Now, Wolftam, don't you stress.
We're here to lend a hand.
Just open up your purse.
We'll need 100 grand.
Ha ha ha!
Wait till we hit the store on this winter's night.
We're making Wifty poor. Why does it feel so right? Oh, holidays in Shroud, our favorite time of year. We love all the shopping when Christmas time is here. Yeah, holidays in Shroud, let's buy all the things. Did you get a speckled turkey?
Someone told me that it sings.
Hey, take it easy, girls. There's lots of things to do. Oh, who the heck am I kidding? I want to spend some too. I want all the pretty clothes and something sweet to eat. A map or two for Baldo and shoes that fit my feet. Oh, the holidays in Shroud, our favorite time of year. We love all the shopping when Christmas time is here. Yeah, the holidays in Shroud.
What happened?
What?
Malfunction.
It didn't get to the Lies and Jack section. What is
Too long.
The grimy trader must have a limit.
Yeah, man, Grimy Trader doesn't like. Grimy Trader is actually no longer in this chamber.
Yeah, he left.
Bastard. Fire that sucker.
What happened to the trader?
The Grimy Trader's like, man, Lies and Jack are coming up, and I don't want to listen to them sing.
Blew a heat sink. Grimy trader blew a heat sink.
All right. Well,
Dang it.
we'll have to play that at the end of the show the old-fashioned way. Is
it's going to be interesting. It will be interesting. So while you're doing stuff, did you want to get up the update of the avatar?
yes. Let's get to the update of the Avatar. I'm getting some interesting news here, but we'll follow up on that in a second.
Where are you getting interesting news?
Oh,
Someone's
Justin.
whispering you in game.
Yeah, Justin.
She's texting you,
She's texting me. Yes.
and she's not even texting me.
Well,
And
she
he
can't
said-
text you and I at the same. Well, she could, but Yeah.
She knows how to group chat.
I've got a girl for that.
That's right.
So we're going to number 206. Is that what we're going for?
That is what we're going to. Updated the avatar number 206. That's 206 straight weeks of the update of the avatar. It comes out Friday at evenings, afternoons, evenings, midnight, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Whenever. This one doesn't have a lot.
Whenever.
We do have a lot of new information about Ardoris. Ooh, Ardoris. Ardoris polish. We're going straight to Japan. We're going to look at some new assets, new decorations, as well as the
Getting out the polish.
I know. Get out the polish.
It's like the orgy capital of Shroud.
Not only that, I mean, eventually they'll have the koi pond working. I like the two. Whenever they talk about the koi pond, they have the an alternate spelling for koi.
Alternate or just yeah? Oh no, well that's not an alternate. That's proper
No.
spelling.
The KOI is,
Yeah.
but the COY. I mean, it's very, very,
I
very
get it. I get it.
So they have included a pun in their description.
I got it. I didn't see the second
You
one
get
there.
it, the city,
I
the
didn't
city
see the
of
second.
love, and so they're going to have some koi.
So have some
hard to get
koi
fish in
fish.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's areas
see,
when we need them? I tell you.
I know. Then scrolling straight through, it's like if you actually notice, it is a huge change to the design of Ardoris. So hopefully they've done some further optimization, and hopefully the frame rates.
So all those landmarks that you used to just went up in hell.
Yeah, maybe. Then Blood Bay, which is going to
Blood
make it into the
Bay.
game in release 38, not release 36 as was promised, or release
37.
37 as was promised. It's been pushed back all the way to release
38.
Yes, and
Blood Bay,
that's not
otherwise
Dev Plus.
known as Mario Land.
Yes.
Yeah, there he
Well,
is.
you have to get out your cart and you have to drive around over and over and over again. So we do have lots of pretty pictures from Blood Bay.
I want to get
love
on
the
to the
magic
next
boosting
stuff
shard.
there.
Did
a lot
you
of
see that
people
magic
waiting.
Boosting shard?
That what?
The magic boosting shard?
No, you got me on that. Is that what that
okay,
is?
So, yeah, the magic boosting shard is there. Are you referring to the obsidian bundles that are not
Oh.
completely added to the game yet?
And
Or to
yeah,
the add-on store?
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Those obsidian bundles that everybody's been chomping at the bit for. Now the new
Yeah.
new cloak looks pretty sweet, and that's a pretty pricey cloak.
Well, if you have the gray and red version, that's the really pricey version. So this is just the black and white version of the obsidian cloak, whereas the add-on store rare
The
that
rare
was expired
version.
2.5 years ago or so is gray with red obsidian logo on it. And that's the good one. But if you notice, the add-on store does not yet have the different housing issue or houses with the obsidian bundles, so those will be coming.
coming soon.
Coming eventually. Then the community spotlight for the week was the town of Aldwater, which is a player-run town.
Now, I believe Beric covered this in his stream of the Avatar with Beric last Friday, for those of you guys who missed it. And for those of you guys who are not keeping up on that community calendar, aside from the community calendar, you got to keep up on Portalarium's calendar. Beric's been posting some great stuff out there as well. He's been doing the community live stream a couple times a month to keep you guys updated and hopefully entertained. Keyword, hopefully.
Yep. It's going to be...
Yeah, somebody's got a text coming in.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, of course...
Tell from my face as I'm looking...
Yeah, I can tell that you... Yeah, I can actually see you on my screen now, so, you know, I can actually see you down there in your lap playing. Either that or he's trying to find something else down there. Now, of course, had a good time out at Grimace's birthday party yesterday, and man, I tell you what, that party went on and on and on. There was an after-party for crying out loud. That's how long that thing went on yesterday.
Was there the after party?
That's what I just said. There was a after party. It was a party after the after party.
Well, you know you've got issues when there's the after party.
Well, it didn't go that bad. It didn't get that far along. But it started at 5 p.m. server time yesterday, and it went on to like 9, 10 o'clock last night. Eclipse Maiden was out there. She was DJing for Grimace's birthday and playing all his requests. And then Nurse Justin jumped on after that. And, I mean, that was like 3.5 hours later, and people were still showing up, coming out to celebrate. So happy birthday out there, Grimace. I hope your birthday was everything you wanted it to be. And hope you enjoyed everybody in the community who came on out to celebrate with you. Now, of course, the way to plan a birthday party is to announce it in advance. I mean, it was something else. The fact that it was on the main road in Sultan probably didn't hurt either.
No, that never hurts participation, especially when people are like running around drunk and stumbling and puking in the bushes to the side.
And then we've got the community resources, players helping players out there. The official Soda New Player Welcome Forum is out there for you guys, for all you new folks entering Novia and joining us here in New Britannia. You can always check out that resource as well as sodahelp.org. You can come out to nbnn.info. We got all sorts of great stuff and links for newbies to check out as well. And, of course, you can watch Lunch with Jazz and Jack, where we keep you updated on the news every Monday through Friday right here.
Who's Jazz?
We're all Jack.
We are all Jack.
We are all Jack. That's right.
We light the lights. It is what we do.
It is what we do.
Then recommended projects to back this week is Crowfall. Don't forget that is funded through Indiegogo or through their website. Don't forget, if you are a visual effects artist and you are looking for a fun employer to work for and you want to support your favorite game, you can always join the Portalarium crew, and so that way you can see me dropping off beer occasionally at their office, although I haven't done it recently.
You haven't done it recently?
What?
Spiff, are you a visual effects artist?
No, Monopoly's my favorite game.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to support it.
What does he want? Monopoly in game now? Is that what he's telling us?
Jesus.
I have some money for you that you can use. Ooh, Slayer. Don't forget to update. I can hear you fine.
I can hear him.
Slayer. Don't forget to include your backer shipping address in your pledges, because eventually pledges or the backer rewards will start being shipped out probably in about 4 months or so.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We don't have any official word on that as of yet.
We don't have official words, but maybe 4 months.
Know.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Yeah,
be nice.
That is number 206 for the update of the Avatar.
Update of the Avatar, number 206.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
And what's not included in that update of the Avatar is the fact that on Friday the QA server did come up.
Yes, it did come up. There are a hell of a lot of bugs floating around.
What?
Yes, there are.
The fact that I loaded into the first scene and crashed. What?
Hey,
that's why it's QA.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about, but that's the nature of QA. It's one we knew that was happening, but I did play for several hours. I did delete my character, and I just discovered something.
What did you just discover?
So I deleted my character, and that deleted all my gold.
Ooh.
What? Duh.
Yes, we know that's that's a thing.
Yeah, it's a known issue.
It is.
Yeah. Know what? I'm sorry to say, but if I can put all of my items in the bank and I can't put my gold in the bank,
you gotta give your gold to
me.
You gotta give your gold to me. That's right.
You went on when I was deleting my character anyway, so yeah.
And the Bank of Laz has negative interest rates, so he charges.
That's right.
That's right. You owe me to hold your money. That's right. Just like a normal bank. We now charge you. You want your money back? We're going to charge you a fee for that.
You can trust us.
But moving right along.
How much was it? How much was it?
On the QA server, like 600,000 gold.
Holy cow!
Yeah, just a penny or two.
Oh boy!
Just a penny or two.
Yeah, you can do a transfer, huh?
Just a couple bucks in game gold. Yep, couple 100,000.
Couple 100,000. Yep. You should have sold that before you.
QA server.
I know.
QA server. QA,
I know.
QA.
I know.
There are a lot of buyers.
Let's see if that.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about now? Do you want to talk about the corner from Friday? Do you want to talk about?
I don't know. We can do that. I might happen to have that loaded up in. I
think you're lying to me.
In the next scene here. I may be. You never know.
I think you're lying to me.
But yes, we have Friday's stand-up for you. Up on the screen. What are you looking for now?
Me? I was throwing something away.
Just go. Slap. Slap that drink right out of his hand. There you go. Slap. Boom.
Okay, so stand-up corner from Friday. Remember, today is Monday, December 12th.
Monday.
Over in the art, so over in the art department, Fletcher was working on asset bugs.
Bug.
Kevin was working on NPC headdress and female Ardoris guards.
Cards.
Matt, the almighty Dick Vargatz he was taking the monkey and he was making it do this.
He was making it fidget.
He was making it pick its butt.
Monkey wrapped his tail around the flagpole.
Then Reed was working. he was spanking the monkey.
Quit playing with your monkey.
Monkey
working on bugs. Bugs. Scotty working on Xenos decorations and polishing that aqueduct.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Clean.
Over in design, we had Brandon working on merchant offers and weapon icons and siege support and recipes.
All sorts of
Sea
good
Wolf.
stuff. Sea Wolf. Ooh.
He was making Vauban Pass impossible to get through.
I know.
I
Spiff
don't know
hates
why
that
people have
place.
problems.
I don't know.
Get through it easily.
You know, you and I walk through it naked.
Easily. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I don't know what Spiff's problem is. And map review, feedback, integration, and bugs.
Bug.
Dan was working on player towns and customer service support and Ardoris. Sanio was working on sieges and roving encounters.
Yay. Maybe you'll get some more roving encounters.
Maybe
And
there
really
will be more
piss
than
everybody
two.
off and slow them down even more.
Wait a second. No, there are not enough. In all of the Hidden Vale, there are exactly 2.
That's
roving
not
encounters.
true. There's like 3 or 4 in the Hidden Vale. You're just not traveling around far enough.
No. I walked the entire
I will
island.
show you where they all are.
Sometimes.
There's at least 4.
Ooh.
There's at least 4 because I had them all chasing me around at one point when they wouldn't trigger. So I went all the way around Novia and I had all of them chasing me at one time because they wouldn't trigger. I know there's at least 4. So you lie. You lie.
You know what? On the Hidden Vale, since that is a relatively small island,
I will show you where all 4 of them are.
there needs to be at least 15 roving in.
What?
I don't think so.
You're harassed by those things.
Yeah, I don't ever want to travel to Kingsport because I got to hit 5 roving encounters on the road down to Kingsport. Yeah, bite me.
Just because I'm
through the
evil.
bushes,
I want
crap.
more roving
Hey,
encounters.
I teleport. I don't
That's
give a
right.
shit, you know. I get around.
That's right. Lum the Mad, he was working on bugs.
Lum the Mad Bug.
And Ardoris and prefab support and conversation architecture.
I didn't know conversation had architecture, but I take it from the English teacher.
He's trying to make sure that there are subject-verb agreements. Then he's trying to figure out whether or not the syntax is going to be subject-verb-object, or if it's going to be verb-subject-object, or if he's going to just do like weird things. Sorcerer Steve was working on Ardoris and map review and bugs.
Bug.
Over in tech, Bobby was working on heat maps and editor updates. JY was working on the asset bundles. Jim,
He said asset.
Mr. Q,
Jim Sherry.
working on asset bundles. Or sorry, offline offers. Offline offers.
He's making
Wizard's
offers
Smoke.
on the corner when he's offline.
You're killing my cues, man. I said wizard smoke.
I didn't hear you. It's probably because you had a cup to your mouth.
No, I said it before I took it.
I didn't hear him either.
I'm trying to.
Sorry.
I said
you know.
wizard smoke, and then you were like going over the
Blame me. Blame the old stoner over there who missed his cue.
Both of y'all missed it. He's working on the offline reward support and performance. The Deathbringer, one and only, working on performance and bugs.
Bug.
Burning Toad.
The
He's trying
bird.
to scratch the itch that is integrating his tips. And he's trying to update Unity.
Tally Poo says Jack's got something in his mouth. That's right.
Nothing unusual there. Next.
Tesla.
Who? Who's that? The German that lives in Paris?
That's right. Talk about
He's
telecommuting to work.
He's pipelining his metrics.
Slaying the metrics pipe.
Gotta love a plumber.
Slaying the pipe.
offline rewards, and authentication. Over in QA, Eric was working on forums, and the Wi-Fi was done, and sanity and regression.
Ooh, Wi-Fi's done. So maybe we'll actually see some stuff during the Christmas party. Maybe the robot can actually go to the corner office now.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Attenwood was sanity and regressing and Jira managing.
I don't know what's going on.
I just want to say one thing. If you can get to Adoris on the test server, you've got to see it.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's pretty badass. Serafino is working on Team Hunter Green and Player Town transfers and FAQ updates and customer service.
FAQ. I got your FAQ right here, pal.
I got your update FAQ. FAQ. I'm confused by what Team Hunter Green is.
Well, I guess we're going to find out come Thursday, huh?
Okay. Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
Sounds sexy.
Did you want to update my FAQ?
Nah, it's Led Zepp's job. We'll let him update your FAQ.
Okay. And
small job there.
Small
job.
He'll FAQ you any day.
It's all good. That's right. Our production management, another group, we had the Dippy Bird trying to figure out audio.
Audio, huh?
Yeah, that's got them confounded.
Yeah, let's get some love on audio there, Chris. Let's get away from this this targeting freaking sound system. You know, I have to be looking at the person playing the sound in order to hear it. It's like I got to be looking at the target in order to hit it. Yeah.
And also, it's not based off of the camera at all. It's all,
yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Gorn.
Deep inside.
General Business.
Business.
And the Obsidian Bundle store. And weekly update and interviews.
More people incoming.
Interviews.
More people.
Interviews.
Whoops.
That's right. That happened. Barrick was working on forums and the weekly update and live stream and hometown. Hutch was working on player home bugs. And the map review and integrations. Lord British playtesting, updating his machine and vision direction, and racing robots.
Robot race number 1. Does that mean we're gonna have robot races in the office for the Christmas party? Ooh.
That's right. Chaos was working on bugs. And the final content, integrations and customer support and accounts. Darkstar. Last but not least.
Yeah.
Highest star.
This is a minimum wage job.
And the map review and release 37 posts. And quarter 1 schedule and the weekly update. And that is our weekly update in Shroud from Friday. Remember today's Monday?
Shroud.
That was Friday's
Avatar. That's right. That was Friday's update.
And since the QA server is up, that means that most of this week, since they're dealing with lockdown and trying to get everything ready for this Thursday, that means lots and lots of bugs. For the next 2 weeks. Bugs.
So for you guys who want to play the drinking game, make sure you get your booze ready. And of course, just listen and watch Laz and Jack, and you can play the NBNN drinking game. And for those of you guys who don't know what that is, when we read the stand-up corner, every time I say the word bug, you take a shot. And that can be a fun time, especially if you watch us in repeats over and over and over.
Oh, speaking of repeats, do you want to talk about that change that I suggested?
Now, yes, Jack had come at me with an idea, and while we got a bunch of you guys here, and of course, I want to hear from all of you throughout the week, and you know, I want to hear thoughts and ideas. Now, Jack has come to me saying maybe we should just run the daily show on, all day. Today's show would just run and repeats all day, and we won't have the last week's shows running on the NBNN loop. And so Monday, all you would ever see was Monday's show. Tuesday, all you would ever see is Tuesday's show, so on and so forth. But what would we run on the weekends? Would I put all 5 shows to loop on the weekend?
You could put all 5 on the weekend.
That's work. You realize that. You're making work for me here.
You know what? I know how long it takes you to edit the stream PC. That's like 5 seconds of work.
Yeah. Well, not if I got to add and remove it every freaking week. Yeah, I got to put the line in, all the funny promos in. What's your thoughts? What do you think of that, Zep? Sitting there crying.
I think that's a good song.
Oh, you like the Wah song?
Cashmere.
I'll let it beat down on my face.
And nobody in here's got a comment on that, huh?
What?
Just me.
Who? No
just Jack.
What?
Yeah, you not paying attention either?
What?
What?
That's right. Never too early to drink. You know what the solution to hangovers is, right?
Detail.
The solution to hangovers is to stay drunk.
More alcohol.
That's right. If you're never sober, you don't have to have a hangover.
Revelations.
I give you a good tip. Don't drink and drive. You may hit a bump and spill your drink, for crying out loud, and you wouldn't want that happening.
What was that, a person? Oh, it's a bump.
It could have been a person. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Now, of course, at Grimace's party last night, and I'll throw this in chat for you guys, every time there's a party, apparently people want to try and break the Macarena conga line, as it may be. So we got a clip of everybody out there doing the Macarena while Eclipse was playing it on the radio, and there was like 30 some odd people out there actually participating in this one. Now, of course, now you got to get everybody to finally synchronize. That's what you really got to do. You got to get them to synchronize that shit.
Yeah, the synchronized dancing and singing and emoting and doing all kinds of other stuff needs to be included.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to be coming up here, and there's going to be a couple changes to the show coming. Of course, as you guys haven't noticed, for those of you who've been around a while, we've got the newest edition. I got Jack over here, who I can now slap him up upside the head and go, and we can do the fist bump off to the side as well and go. Have a little fun with the cameras. Yeah. Love you too, baby.
Hey, baby. I love you.
Slap that ass.
That's right. Well, we can't really show that on. Yeah. We can.
Yeah, we can have a little bit more fun.
Actually, it's my understanding people get away with showing ass on Twitch. You just can't go topless. I don't know what it is.
What are you talking about? You have to remember, what is the reason that I won my Chaos Medal?
That's right, dropping his pants.
That's so. It will happen. It doesn't matter.
Man, what the hell's with the trader today?
Throw him up, remember?
I fixed him.
You broke him, and you broke him again.
I reset him, brought him back up. I don't get it.
I have no idea what you're doing. You're breaking it.
Stack Overflow, man.
I'm telling you, there must be a semicolon someplace. I mean, he's reporting to me. He's telling me moo is not valid. That's what he's telling me, and I know moo is valid. Anyway, we'll have to work on a new bot or fix this guy here. But anyway, is you want to try and get the song in one more time, as I believe I can drop you a copy and you can play it on your end, and then
You just have to dump it in Discord, and I can play it from there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That is what I'm talking about. So let me get that up here real quick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And don't forget to bring your ghosts inside.
No, forget the ghosts. You gotta bring the girls inside.
Oh. Yeah.
There he goes. Now he should move.
Yeah, the grimy trader is waiting for his contract.
Yeah, that must be it. There must be something
Royston
like
is
that.
right about that one. It's definitely waiting for his contract.
All right, let me get this over to you.
$2.
And we'll drop this in there for you to get.
Waiting on you.
Now, Justin said there's another version that we should have. Let me look at that.
Well,
that was.
It's probably somewhere. Dead air. Dead air.
No, a dead air. We got Scroda playing music in the background.
I know.
I know where it is. It's in the. Should be
It's
in
in
the
the
Dropbox. Yeah, it's in the Dropbox.
That thing I very rarely ever go to.
Jack, you're overloaded, man.
Yeah, I am. I am 324 pounds overweight.
You got. Show it.
What do I have? 324 pounds overweight.
They told me this was in there.
Pounds of what? Show us.
Okay. I've got almost 6,000 Black Pearl, 2,000 Mandrake, 2,000 Nightshade.
You do a magic show? What the hell are you doing?
Someone's got to crash some teleports and recalls, man.
Now let's just see something here as I pull this out and get this ready to play. I'll just turn that volume down real quick. And of course, it's not going to cooperate for me.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, I guess that's it, yeah. That should play right.
I am waiting for the player to open up.
Uh-huh. I gotta get back to that folder. Gotta get back to the folder.
I am ready to play it whenever you are.
Yep, let me get back to it.
Scroda?
And we'll get up here.
Stand down, Scroda.
Alright, Scroda. Let's go ahead and get some quiet on the set there. And I'll get the volume back up here. Make sure that's at an appropriate volume level. And we're gonna hit play here. There it is.
Dashing through Al's head, it's almost Christmas Day. We've lots of gifts to send, but our stockings are full of hay. The radio's been running hot, it happens every year. But up on Les and Jack's lot, you'll find them drinking beer. Oh, the holidays in Shroud, a peaceful time of year. A time for gift giving, not sitting on your rear.
Hey!
Holidays in Shroud, I'm at my lot's wit's end. The stress is overwhelming with this many gifts to send.
Now, Wolftown, don't you stress.
We're here to lend a hand.
Just open up your purse.
We'll need 100 grand.
Ha ha ha!
Wait till we hit the store on this winter's night.
We're making Lifty pour. Why does it feel so right? Oh, holidays in Shroud, our favorite time of year. We love all the shopping when Christmas time is here. Yeah, holidays in Shroud, let's buy all the things. Did you get a speckled turkey?
Someone told me that it sings.
Hey, take it easy, girls. There's lots of things to do. Oh, who the heck am I kidding? I want to spend some too. I want all the pretty clothes and something sweet to eat. A map or two for Baldo and shoes that fit my feet. Oh, the holidays in Shroud, our favorite time of year. We love all the shopping when Christmas time is here. Yeah, the holidays in Shroud.
I just bought Laz a dog.
I don't think he'll like it.
Yeah, he'd much prefer some grog.
Hey, what the hell is this? Why the crazy race? There is no need to be running around. Just shop at the Shroud Marketplace.
What an amazing year. One thing that I'll admit. After all the craziness, I love this fucking shit. Oh, the holidays in Shroud, our favorite time of year. A time to let your hair down and share the festive cheer. Yay! Holidays in Shroud, so many things to see. Radio Free Britannia, there's no place I'd rather be.
From all the DJs at Radio Free Britannia, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And yes. And Justin still tells me that's the bad copy, so, but...
I still think that my voice needs to be auto-tuned.
Yeah. I don't care what he does. He ain't gonna auto-tune that voice any better.
Huh? What? You're saying yours wasn't even better?
Hey, I don't claim to, be a singer to begin with, everybody was happy to actually hear me actually make an attempt, so I'm pretty A-okay with my part in that. And of course, I love this fucking shit. What can I say? Wolfie found a way for me to put it in verse as well. And of course, for those of you guys out there, where is it?
Between your legs.
Yeah, no, but don't forget, we do have the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker available for purchase. You can go out to Relics by Rild or Shroud Marketplace and find the I Love This Shit bumper sticker.
Oh, yeah.
It's appropriate.
It's a requirement.
That's right, an appropriate Christmas present for any of your Shroudy friends. Only here on NBNN WRFB.
I still need to do what we talked about over the weekend, where I need to update the Novian graphics, and so that way.
Yes, well, I think you should get that ready for the reveal for the new year.
For the new year, the Novian graphics.
Well, we'll get the updated graphics. We'll bring some new tech in to play with as well, and hopefully we'll be able to talk some people like that old fart to showing his hippie face on air here. As well, we got to talk about the co-host situation. I want to point back to Effed Up Friday this past Friday, and while we were originally planning a show,
I'm sorry.
Hey, well, shit happens. We know that, and unfortunately, we couldn't bring a show to you. Just due to the fact that we just don't feel it's appropriate right now. We just haven't had the means to substitute a co-host, as it may be. But with some of the new tech we have, we may be able to start doing that. So if I have to not be here or Jack has to not be here, I think we can start actually pulling it off where we can actually have shows with co-hosts. Or maybe we can be like, Johnny and Jay, Jack, and we can have like two other people sit in and we don't even have to do the show.
Exactly.
We can take a day off and let like the Scroda and Zepp do the show, Yeah. Something like that.
We are the ones that get paid for it.
That's right. As long as the contract continues to pay.
Yeah. I still don't have a contract.
But we're going to be looking at things like that so that when one of us can't make a show, hopefully we'll still be able to bring a show to you guys on those days and have some fun with it.
It's even more sad when I know that Lord British himself was at the
here,
studio,
and he couldn't make the show.
And yeah,
He was hanging out, and he stopped by, and of course he asked. He says, what's up? Why aren't you guys doing the show? So I told him what you were up to. He's like, oh, we wish you luck, by the way. I says, nothing bad. I'm sure he's aware of what's going on. I'm sure he's heard the story. I mean,
Snapped your wrist. What?
I don't think he has.
yeah, maybe.
Story.
You know how much information he gets. Not enough. But moving right along.
Most people have not heard what's going on, so
okay.
I do not want everybody to know what's
No. I just figured you might have, in passing, having dinner, cocktails, something like that. You might have gotten into that.
British. Ooh, Led Zepp is selling contracts. Contracts for what?
He's selling contracts.
What's going on? Yep, contracts for sale.
Yeah, you go put them on my vendor over there. The rest of the staff can go buy them.
Well, there is a contract out on Laz's life. He just has to provide his skull in order to collect that reward.
Actually, there are now 2 skulls in existence. I've been asked to donate one to the skull wall. So I managed, yes. For those of you guys who missed it, and of course there's one of the skulls right up on the piano. But Lord British donated his skull to the skull wall. What was it, last telethon?
Yeah, last telethon, when they were going around, parading around, so did Star, and then his and Star's skulls ended up on the scales to balance each other out.
Balance out, yes, very nice. But anyway, moving right along, we do have to get things wrapped up here today. We have to get moving on. And I do believe that...
Quick calendar. You ready for the quick calendar?
Oh, I don't know if I want to call it quick, but I don't know.
Well, today at AvatarCircle.com provides the calendar, which is also hosted on NBNN.info. It is a community-created and managed calendar. All times are New Britannia time, which is Central Standard Time in the real world. Today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12, around the clock, there are 2 idiots that don't know what the hell they're doing and can't even interpret the news correctly on Radio Free Britannia, WRFB.
WRFB, yeah, this guy over here. Me and this guy over here.
Idiots.
Yeah.
That show is called Lunch with Laz and Jack, by the way. At 6 o'clock this evening on Avatars Radio, GOG is taking the alternative.
Grumpy old gamer.
That's right. Grumpy old gamer is running around on the airwaves. At 8 o'clock on Avatars Radio, we have Monday nights with DJ Kylie.
Killy.
And last but not least, the Order of Vengeance Guild meeting, where they invite anybody and everybody to come slay everyone in the Vengeance Guild Hall. Don't forget, Vengeance is on the overworld map. Yay! Right. And that's our community calendar in Shroud of the Avatar for this December 12th.
In Shroud of the Avatar.
We don't really have time for that.
Sure we do.
Shroud of the Avatar.
We've got 6 minutes at least. And you gotta remember, we've cut down the...
the sponsors.
Yes, the sponsors list is not quite as long as it used to be.
What?
What?
The hell?
Well, unfortunate as it may be. Actually, I was speaking with, what's his name from over at sodacrafting.wiki, and while his numbers have dropped, he says people are still coming out to the site out there. And, of course, while we're not going to forget these guys, just the relevance for most of these recipes has really gone away. And, again...
well, it's actually good for people that don't actually have the recipes. And so maybe what the change should be is also include not just what the recipe is, but where to buy it.
Absolutely. Now that would be
And
some killer
that-
information to have.
Yeah, so that way you can sit there and say, okay, this one is going to be this vendor in this location, and that way you can reference the link locations off of Soda Map and actually integrate the two. And then from there, it becomes a lot more informative, and for the non-crafter, they know exactly what they need. And then also you can turn around and say, okay, in order to craft this item, you need a minimum of this skill.
Absolutely. And
So
more
all
pertinent
of that stuff ends up.
more pertinent information could be links on sodamap.com to link to where those vendors are specifically located, so that if people need to find their way to those vendors. But those are ideas. But I just hate to see a crimp put on sites like that, because they were so useful to everybody early on. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. But meanwhile, let's see. Do I have the sponsors here? Oh, yeah. Don't forget our good sponsors, the folks who put NBNN on the air. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Put them up in the mix. Our good friends over at Auchenshire and Markham Farms, just south of U.S. Central Brittany. U.S. Central Brittany. Where did I get that from? Just south of Central Brittany. For all your cotton, ale, and other goods, go check them out. If you also need bulk purchases, they've got a shop on the Shroud Marketplace for your shopping convenience. Our good friends over at the BMC Guild want you to come check out Market Road down at Black Rock Cove, located just off of the Essener Mines. For all your material needs, come on down for fair pricing across the boards. You don't got to go hunting. If you go to a vendor and you want to buy some iron, you're going to find iron at the same price across the board in Black Rock Cove. Of course, our good friend Jacob White over at sodamap.com. Sodamap is truth, so says Lord British. I heard him say it myself. And of course, Soda Navigator now part of that mix. And Soda Navigator will allow you to see where you are while you're roaming around New Britannia. Our friend Ben over at Relics by Rild, relicsbyrild.com for all your Shroud of the Avatar swag. If you want to get your t-shirts, you want to get hats, you want to get patches, bumper stickers, glassware, comic books, coinage, and more, check out relicsbyrild.com. Use the promo code NBNN and save 10% off all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. You're killing me, Smalls. I'm sitting here doing this, and you're sitting there doing all sorts of other shit.
Over there.
I'm waiting for my cue. You're not off camera, for crying out loud.
Fiddling with shit. Put that down, Jack.
And of course, last but not least, our good friends over at the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Get to work, you slacker.
Now you're going to tell me that I should be talking about Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop on shroudmarketplace.com, which is the latest vendor to add a bunch of stuff onto Shroud Marketplace. So if you were looking for the Baron's Cloak, Knight's Cloak,
Sewer Shop?
Shop.
Is that what it is?
It's actually, that's his in-game shop where he polishes the crap out of all the gold.
Uh-huh.
But online, it is just, it is also Sater's Stinky Sewer Shop. So, yes. But Sater Farwin, in-game, he has decided to post a bunch of things on Shroud Marketplace, including his Nobles Discord orb, which is the only global chat in Shroud of the Avatar. So, all of that's there. Not to mention the fact that now there is the best service ever on Shroud Marketplace.
Service
the cheese
ever.
Sign writing. You know what? If you need something written out in cheese, you can pay $5 and you can have it done by the master cheese sign writers.
Oh, cheesy.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, next he's going to talk about the sausage sign writing.
Oh yeah, there we go.
That I did.
Well, hey, you're gonna have to license that
Got
one.
tacos yet?
Yeah.
That's
so-
tomorrow for Taco Tuesday. Yeah, we need tacos in the game. We need taco
Yes.
stands. We need taco vendors all over the place.
Taco plates, yeah.
Yep.
So, thank you. Don't forget the Shroud Marketplace. Lots of stuff. If you want to become a vendor and you want to post up anything that is game related, from your items to crafted goods through Game Gold, as well as services, you can do so. Just click on the register button, then click on vendor registration, make sure that you've got everything set up, and then you'll be able to add products. Relatively painless process. It's relatively easy.
Relatively.
Don't forget, it is free to post your items.
That's right.
That's right. And don't forget to join us in Discord and hang out with us. Just go to nbnn.info, click on the Discord button, or go to discord.me/nbnn. And you know what? We have to thank the most important people around here, and that is you guys that are watching the show.
You guys.
That's
You. And we love some
You
of
guys
you more
watching-
than others. You know who you
Watching
are.
on Twitch, watching on YouTube, watching on, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys,
WRFB.
and that's right. Can't do this show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you from the bottoms of our hearts. We love you. And I'm going to go back to cleaning stuff.
Oh,
because
yeah.
The realtor's coming over real soon to take pictures of my freaking house.
Is she cute? Yeah, he don't
Well,
know
it's a
that
guy,
yet.
so,
Oh, well. The hell
the
with him.
realtor's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on your
So-
stinky boxers and get ready to
I want the house to sell.
scratch yourself, get a couple of beer bottles, we'll put them all over the place. That's right. You want that place to sell. You want that place looking its best. But
Got
meanwhile, we're going to wrap it up and get out of here for today. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, everybody, especially those of you guys who watch us in replays and listen to us later on in the day. We appreciate you guys just as well. But meanwhile, stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, and the latest from right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Meanwhile, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Yay. That's right. Laz said the F-bomb in the song. And just for that, for all you people who stay tuned on the radio, we'll play it on the radio one more time. If I can get the right version.
Laz might love this fucking shit.
That's right.